Let's find the flush. Good God. Close to the straight, but not worth chasing it here. Keep the sixes together. Alright, can I get some molt, though? Please. That's bad order, but I'm going to take it anyway. Because I'm just so desperate for... any source of scoring here. Oh, no. Let's play a spade flush first, maybe? Are you crazy? I'm dead. What? I have 13 spades in the deck. Okay. Insane draws. But part of it is that I deviated halfway through out of frustration and not hitting. That was the worst case scenario. Those are the I converted 3 clubs into spades already. Alright, at least we have some alleged molt now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, I was just laughing about how bad the drunkard was, and then we hit the delayed gratification. Alright, chat, should we use the tech? I'm just gonna refuse to play the face down cards out of principle because that chatter was really annoying. Well, maybe I need to here. Roffle, can you help me? I can't see the face down cards. Yeah, see, what you can do instead of actually playing the game and maybe like using critical thinking is you could cheat. And then you'll know what the face down cards are. Just a thought. And then, we're not done yet though, because there's more to this. Yep. I told you we would get a good judgment. Then, what you have to do is go into the stream of somebody who plays this game for a living, create multiple alt accounts, and spam incessantly to get their attention on something that matters so little. And that last part is the real important bit. Beginning to look like this scholar isn't really doing much after all. We've gotten our value off of it already. Actually, we probably want the square man, right? Whoa, not you. You. Dr. Spectred, I learned recently from a chatter as well that pairs are always the best thing to play towards. Can you confirm whether or not that's true? Now that you're here? Oh no, not face down cards again. Oh, Jesus. What are we gonna do? That's a good voucher. I think we take it immediately. Barely made it out of there. It's true. You know what? Just because separately that other chatter was kind of annoying. Let's play high card instead of pairs. Really live dangerously. It also might give us a little bit more time to scale the 2-scaler here anyway. Richie, thank you for the 1 year. Full Horse is the meta in the Red Bull mod? Is that a hand that was added by the Red Bull mod, or are you just too like horse girl brained after playing so much Uma? Probably change the streaming category. This is no longer Balatro, it's Spite too. Look. Through no one's fault but my own, I've had a lot of bad runs to start off, so I have to, instead of, you know, the typical gamer rage, I just redirected at chat instead. Kentucky Derby was 2 days ago? Don't I know it? I had the misfortune of accidentally flying into the Louisville airport the same weekend as the Kentucky Derby. It was miserable. I saw so many people on my flight that looked exactly like Mark Andreessen, except without the cone head. It was bizarre. Or they're good hats. I don't know. They were all in boxes. I was trying to stay away from the Derby because that's not why I was there. Moral of the story, never go to Kentucky. Could not agree with you anymore. There's this, well, first of all, I was in Indiana most of it. Turns out those states border each other. But, like, anytime somebody found out that I was from California, their immediate response was like, oh, so when are you leaving? How is it there? Do you hate it? It's just like, I'm just trying to live, man. Like, and then inevitably there was, it's always, well, what do you think of Gavin Newsom? It's like, well, I kind of hate the guy, but probably for different reasons than you do.
Well met.
But it was almost always followed up by, so when are you moving? And it's like, I didn't choose to live here. I was born here. My family is here. I'm just trying to. It's odd that, like, as the person living in California, it seems like people that don't live in this state think about living in California like infinitely more than I do. Like, I'm just going about my life on most occasions, and and everybody is like, I don't know, hyper obsessed with the fact that California exists. Thought they were asking when are you leaving, like when are you returning to California. I thought they were being mega rude. No, they said all this with a smile on their face. There's just an odd amount of hate in their heart while they're saying it. Also, I did get some of that southern hospitality while in the midst of a funeral procession. Got honked at and flipped off by another driver that wanted to cut us off. So that was certainly an experience. kind of want the purple. And then we crypted it. But anyway, like I kind of felt like the anytime I'd have a conversation with people and they'd ask me where I'm from, I felt like I was like the Don Draper meme, where it's like, "Oh, you're from California? I feel sorry for you," and I was just like, I don't think about you at all. No disrespect or whatever, but also maybe a little bit because you started it. Alright, we're just going bungler mode. Could be worse, could have been born in Kentucky. I mean, I have nothing at all against Kentucky, or Indiana for that matter. I just don't know why they care so much about where I live, I guess. Like, honestly, I didn't get to see much of it, but Louisville did look like a pretty cool city. But, like, I don't know. Most cities and most people are kind of the same no matter where you go. That's why I don't understand, like, the amount of disdain that was held for my particular state. I mean, people are just kind of people, right? We probably do have the econ to support this. We just don't have the Joker slots to support it. But we don't need that really because we only need a little bit of value from it. Well, I do feel a little bit silly about this purple seal now that we have an Eternal Burglar, but what are you gonna do? We'll just use this on a gold card now. I probably should have taken the opportunity earlier to do that. Hand size doesn't matter to me. Maybe we did actually need this castle or campfire.
Well met.
Should probably spend on it a little bit more. Don't care about that. Do care about this. We're gonna hold money now. Cool. Do want to maybe be on the lookout for an ecto though. Maybe I just don't care about the cryptid all that much because the cards in my deck don't matter. Okay. Look, maybe there's a pivot still available to us on ante 7 with an Eternal Burglar, surely. Why am I spending so much? It's too fast. Stop scoring so much. Perkio next Arcana pack? What do you think a Perkio would do for me? Other than sell for $10? I mean, obviously, it's in the Spectral anyway. Campfire value? That's true, but I don't have the Joker space for it. Weed Cube, thank you for the membership. Oh wow, surprise, surprise, there wasn't actually a Perkio in here. Who could have predicted that? Right, I needed to do this sooner. Doesn't Perkio guarantee YouTube engagement, therefore real world money? No. Because it has to be like an effective part of the build in order to justify putting it in the title and thumbnail. And he plays pairs to score less. The hand that I play has no meaningful impact on my scoring. Let's hold our money for next round. We do want this in this direction now because we've got the flint. Well, the flint doesn't matter either, for the same reason that playing pairs doesn't matter. Pretty sure you could title a video "Where Perkio" with him on the thumbnail in a run where you indeed do not find Perkio and it's the number 3 most viewed on your channel. Yeah, you're right. You probably know better than me. I've only been doing this for like 10 years. Why can't we find the gold cards, though? I really needed to dump these, too. Bummer. Excellent. We could do that. Oh god, the vessel. Probably fine. You know what? Just get off my plane. You. Wheel me? Since we're already in a situation where nothing matters, we might as well. Might as wheel. I think we can probably just outspend the vessel. Probably should have just sold it for the campfire, but these are also pointless to use anyway, but oh well. Maybe we can take this endless with the way that the aggressive deck fixing is starting to come together. Like, if we make enough kings, maybe there is a Baron pivot. Wait, we can discard it? Yeah, we can discard again. No, we can't. We physically can't. Let's just get out of this. Okay, we can in fact outspend the vessel as expected. Yeah, we did it, chat. We Balatroed. It took a concerning amount of time to get there, but to be fair, it's first stream back after nearly a week. No, actually a full week. Alright, now we can just die or whatever, I don't care. Guess we can do this. Branko, thank you for the super chat. You look like Homelander? Oh, you're just spamming all of the, You're just running through the, chatter dialogue tree, I see. Thank you for the super chat, though. Oh, we got the Violet Vessel into the wall back to back. No one is unluckier than me.
Well met.
Alex, thank you for the 3 months. We will find this Baron. Surely. Or we'll just die here because I didn't spend enough this time. That'll be funny too. Which it does in fact look like it's going to happen. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of done with this run anyway. Also, we might survive it somehow. Yeah, I think we get there. Unlucky. Let's just take our money so that we can feed the campfire and or roll for the Baron. Oh no! We have to keep it going. Wanna cut more cards? One roll. Oh no, we're too strong. Oops. Only at 2x. What have I done? Doesn't bode well for next week. Or next week, next round. Next week either, I guess. Andrew? Could be the move. It'll help me get out of this run. Oh, right. Run made Roffle so annoyed he threatened to time travel to next week. Fortunately, I already did that once recently from the perspective of chatter, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do it again. Alright, now it's impossible for us not to find a, Sure, why not? Not to find a Baron, right? With Overstock Plus. Okay. Imagine wasting Overstock Plus on a run like this. Shameful. We got enough gold cards here. Probably don't need the steel either. $100 Molt Grimbo? Yeah, it's almost as big as a red card would be by now. If only it were as good of a Joker as red card. 6-7. One hand type. Oh no. If every Joker was as good as red card Balatro would be easy, that's true. Did not mean to play a pair there. Surely that doesn't kill me, right? Like, even a little bit on this campfire kind of, with the blinds this low, makes a pretty big difference. I mean, it's probably correct to start selling these, but, like, this is funnier. Okay, is Baron in here? Sure. We don't really need that much more off of the score joker. 400 is kind of absurd already. All right. Baron time. What happened now? Someone is unwell. We don't need to draw too much attention to it. And also, like, can't follow along with the basics of a conversation. So, it's a bad combination, it turns out. Yeah, we're way off. But the run did make it quite a bit farther than I was expecting. GG.